Hey y'all, this is John with the Trucker's Kitchen. I have for a couple of months now promised y'all a video on how to dehydrate your chicken broth and make it into dry chicken bouillon. And it's fairly simple. You don't need a lot of fancy stuff. You can use your oven, you can use a dehydrator, you can use those round or square leather trays for your dehydrator, or a glass Pyrex, or you could do like I did and just take some parchment paper and make boats. And I'm going to show you how to make a boat right quick. So let me get all set up for that and we'll be right back. Okay, making a boat's real simple. I do it the easy, lazy man way. I take some of this pre-cut parchment paper. Buy it, Walmart, Kroger, wherever you shop. And all you have to do is basically fold it. Fold this up a couple of inches. Try to get it even. You haven't got to be perfect. This isn't rocket science. All the way around. I'm just going to fold the one corner so y'all can see how to do it. And heck, I'll just go ahead and do all four corners for you. Like I said, a couple inches up. Now those I didn't do a couple inches and I paid the price for it. I'll talk about that in a minute. There you go. Because these are rectangle, they're not going to be perfect. You want to kind of put that crease in there. Now, I use paper clips. Regular old paper clips. Now what you can do, if you don't want to use paper clips, is you can staple them. You can use those bigger clamp style clips on here. Binder clips is what I call them. But all you want to do is take this, kind of bring it together. See right there where I didn't get that as even as I should have. It's a little higher on one side than it is the other. We'll still make this work. Take and, well, maybe if I didn't have fat fingers. Yes, I have fat fingers. I'm a fat baddie. What can I say? Alright. Take and slide that just like that. Y'all see that? Just like that. And clip it together. That's one corner. Let's do the other side. Take, lay it open. Bring these to where they meet. Take your paper clip, shove it down. That's both of them. Shove it down. There it is holding. Just do that all the way around, and you'll get your boat. I call them boats. I don't care what anybody else calls them. That's what I call them. Once you get the two sides done, they basically line up. And you just put that right there. Now, as you can see, it makes a nice little boat. Now, this is not very sturdy, so I always put mine on a tray. Just like that. Why? Because we're going to be putting liquid in here. And that liquid's going to slosh and it can spill out. These are not tough sides. It's paper. Now, to make this, to have it effective and the best results, you do not want to put in more than 1 cup of broth into each boat. 1 cup. All right, so after we get through doing this, you can either put it in your oven. If you can set your oven down to 160, you can, and then set your timer for about 6-7 hours, and it should be done. Dehydrating, put it at 165, and let it go for about 7 to 8 hours. For some reason, the dehydrator does not do it as fast as a stove does. After that is done, this is what you're going to get. Both of these have 1 cup of broth in them. Let me get this out of the way right quick. One cup of broth. And as you can see, that's all I've got left out of 1 cup. Now, it doesn't make a whole lot, and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it does. The reason why it doesn't make a whole lot is because you're taking out all the water. Once you take all the water, all you got left is just the goodness of the broth. Okay? What you can do to get this out, just bend it over, and it starts cracking. And it'll crack like glass. Okay? Alright. Sometimes it'll cut your parchment paper. That's okay. You're not going to use it anyway. Give that over. Alright. And just keep folding it over. Okay. Now when it gets a little thicker and a little tougher to break loose without cutting up your paper, what I suggest is stopping. See, I still got a lot on there that I can pull off. And just do this. Oh, look at that. Breaking right up. Just like glass. Breaking right up. Okay? And you just peel it off with your fingers. You'll have it pop around. My stove is clean. I'll be picking that up right here in a second. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. But as you can see, you get broth. And this is what it's going to look like, y'all. Looks like glass candy or like stained glass. That's 100% chicken broth. No fat. No added salts or preservatives. And I can store this in my pantry in a sealed jar for up to 5 or 6 years. Mine doesn't last that long, but you can do whatever you want. But now, to reconstitute this, if you want 1 cup, and I'll get my cup measure because I can show you better. Found these at Walmart. They're absolutely wonderful. Y'all will love them. They got a marker down here in the bottom. So if I want 1 cup of broth, I go to right here. That's what I fill up. Right there. Is that a tilt? You can tell. Is that a tilt? I fill that up to the 1 cup mark. And then add water, hot water. 2 cups. Alright. So to make 1 cup, right here, is 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. That's all there is to it. Glad y'all joined me for this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, hit like. If you don't like what you saw, please subscribe and hit dislike. And tell me why, okay? I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm not going to be anybody like the Neely Homestead or the Purposeful Pantry or Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. My videos are raw, down to earth every day so people can do it the way it's easily done and don't feel overwhelmed. This is John signing off, and like I always say, be good, be safe, and I'll see you when I see you.